Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back. If you're returning, it's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do just a general collective what's coming towards you reading. This is going to be for Aquarius season. So this is for what's coming towards you as we are, in Aquarius season right now. As I'm recording this, we have Sun in Aquarius and the Moon is in Scorpio. We are also going to be having the new moon in Aquarius on January 28th. But yeah, let's see what's going on. What messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection that we need as it pertains to the collective and the energy coming towards you for the Aquarius season. We do have the Sun conjunct in Pluto right now, which just means like the Sun and Pluto are basically in the same sign at the same degree or close to the same degrees. And yesterday, and some of you may have felt it as well, there was like, how can I explain it? Like a strong surge, like going up my back, like from my root chakra, around my root chakra area. And it was like almost like the way that it felt in my body was almost just like, the best way I can explain it was like tower energy. Like, in the traditional tarot, the tower card is, it could be a sudden epiphany, a sudden event, a sudden, change where, something is being torn down to be rebuilt. Some of you may have felt that energy yesterday, or just, you may be feeling that. I know for me, I felt it yesterday. And the first thing that popped in my mind was the Sun conjunct in Pluto. And especially with it being in my root chakra, could have something to do with, things that we're rooted in. Because sometimes when things like that happen, I know like sometimes the messages or the bodily event is for me, but it could also be for someone else, which is why I'm sharing it. It could have something to do with your foundations, your value system, depending on where, the Sun, Aquarius, and or Pluto sit within your chart. So let me do a couple more, and then we're going to jump right on in. Let me get one more. See, look, there's that energy, the tower energy. So let's see. So bottom of the deck we have milk and honey. Pardon the glare, y'all. Which to me is always like an energy of almost like the Ten of Cups. It's it basically speaks to, quote unquote, the land of milk and honey, where, things are, how can I say, I don't want to use the word happy, but, there's emotional contentment and joy, and they're saying laughter and fun and play and all of that. Up under that, we have peace, which makes me feel like, yeah, some of you are experiencing and or will experience this Aquarius season, like this feeling, because it almost feels like if you're not already in this feeling, it could be coming towards you, since that's the intent of this reading. But for some of you, I do feel like you're already here. And with the peace energy, it makes me feel like, how can I explain this? Like something being added. I'm being drawn to the olive branch that this dove is carrying. So someone may be, you know, extending an olive branch to you or you to them. Then we have the Imagine card. Which almost makes me want to say, like, pay attention to your dreams. For some of you, you know, they're saying if you've been having like nightmares, those could be subsiding right now. Yes. But with the TikTok and time for a nap, yeah, I almost feel like for some of you, this Aquarius season is going to bring you a lot of almost, how can I say? For some of you, it's forcing you, especially with this TikTok and time for a nap, to take a break. Whether that's from a person, place, thing, and that could be a friend, somewhere that you used to go, or even your job. I feel like that's more so for people that are not in this milk and honey energy already. But for those of you that are, it just feels like whatever you've been imagining, it's almost giving me the energy of creation, like whatever you've been trying to create, because you're in this energy already. It's almost like an energy of your dreams becoming a reality really fast. I don't want to say as fast as like overnight, but for some of you it could. Like, I'm not gonna take that away as a possibility, but it could feel like that. Yeah, it could feel like that. So yeah, let's see what's going on. All right, what's the overall energy as it pertains to the collective and what's coming towards them for this Aquarius season? Ah, I love it. We have a higher power coming out. And I'm hearing the word like spiritual transformation. Oh my God. And with regeneration at the bottom. Because I'm being drawn to the number 4, which represents, you know, foundations, home, is 4th house energy. And then with regeneration coming or being here, that is the energy of it's Scorpio energy. And like I said, the moon is in Scorpio right now. It is an energy of, just like it says, regeneration, transformation, and change. For some of you, we have a message in a bottle. Well, not for some of you. Message in a bottle is under that, which could be, it almost feels like someone could be reaching out to you. Then we have orphaned, which is like the 5 of Pentacles. If that is the case for you, it almost feels like this would be the energy that is going through this spiritual transformation. And like I said, they could be reaching out to you. It could be someone that you're estranged from, or just, you know, you're not in physical and or minimal contact with this person. Because they could call you. Yeah, and it's a masculine energy. Because then we have the fates, which is almost like the wheel of fortune to me. And then we have the yang, which is a masculine energy. And like we seen the olive branch on that peace card. Yeah, I almost feel like there's an energy of someone wanting to make amends, wanting to, almost like a truce energy. That's what I'm feeling. Let's see what else we got. Can I get another one, please, Spirit? Another one. Yeah, because then we have the Observer. And I don't know, lately, like this Observer card has been feeling like, to me, almost like a King of Swords energy for some reason. But it's almost, giving me the energy right now in this reading of still that King of Swords, but almost like if it is a King of Swords energy or a masculine air energy, like they are, how can I say this? It almost feels like they're seeking some type of, guidance or assistance. Especially with the moon being here. It don't, like I really don't have the words to explain what I'm feeling right now for this card. It's almost like a card of seeing things from a higher perspective. That's the best way I can sum it up. Almost with like this round and round, like becoming aware of cycles, of patterns, and possibly even how they may have been stuck in them with the poise card, but also with a deep knowing, almost as if knowing like it's time for a change. This could just be someone who, is very logical. So it's almost like if they're reaching out to spirit like that, like spirit is giving them like the messages in the way that they can receive them. I'm gonna get one more going on. Yes, yep. Peace. I love it. Yeah. Like it's almost like this person is ready to do things like the right way. Bottom of the deck we have by the book. And then up under that we have new life. And then we have clean it up. Yeah, because it's almost like this person is ready to like spread out or stretch out and, get rid of things, whatever those things may be, that are just no longer serving them, because they're saying clean up their act. I'm also getting like the energy of collaboration. Yeah, so spirit is working with this person, and they, spirit could be also working with this person with a leg up and time for a nap while they sleep. Almost like giving them the plan of what, like how to, or what action is needed to be taken, like how to put it together with the building blocks here. But then we have a deep knowing and co-creation, which is that energy. Both of these cards, co-creation and building blocks, are cards of collaborating, teamwork. see what the tarot has to say. What's going on? Yeah, their intuition could be very heightened right now. And it almost feels like, almost with this observer, they're like soaking it in. Yeah, see, Ace of Swords at the bottom. I'm hearing, I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight anymore. And this could be, you know, someone saying this to you. This could be, you know, you even saying it to yourself, depending on how this is resonating with you. Like, because some of you could be fighting yourselves. You could be like trying to push through or fight through something, and it's almost like I feel like the energy of like you just being tired, and again, that energy of being ready or wanting change. Alright. So, bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Wands, which is, you know, it says passion and desire gardens, but it's almost, you know, wanting, you know, some excitement, wanting that passion, wanting to, you know, it almost feels like attain like your heart's desire in something, or, you know, it could even be someone. But up under that we have Judgment. And then the Page of Pentacles with the Nine of Wands and the Sun. Yeah, and this is where I felt like the energy of not wanting to fight anymore. It's an energy of, it said, just like it says on the card, wearily defensive gardens, like, but it's also the card of the wounded warrior. Like, you know, you've come a long way, you've made it to the 9. So after the 9 comes the 10, where you, like, normally the 10 is either being heavily burdened, or it could also be releasing the burden, the weight. And for some of you, there's a light being shed via the Page of Pentacles and the Sun on what's been like weighing you down, wearing you out. Like, that's what I feel like. And it's almost like for some of you, it could be coming into your awareness. And with the Ace of Wands and the Judgment card, it's almost like you're making that call, you're making the judgment to, like, almost call this energy out, whatever it is. Not, you know, like, just within yourself is what it feels like. Because I'm almost feeling like you've been trying to, like, hold on or hold out, but your intuition is telling you, like, hey, you know how they say with the Three of Swords, sometimes trying to stick out a situation or a circumstance or even a job where it's hurting you more than it's helping you. You got to find balance with the Temperance card being here. But it's almost like they say, you know, some things can hurt you more than help you the longer that you, like, don't do anything. You have to take some type of action. And that's kind of what also this Ace of Wands is. And some of you are deciding to take action, because here's that perspective change with the Page of Pentacles. This is almost like this observer energy. And granted, you know, we all stay, you know, places too long, or, you know, tolerate things for way longer than we should, whatever they may be. But you come to that point, and there's nothing wrong with that. So can I get one for this higher power? Yeah. So we have the Five of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. I like it, because the Five of Swords says win or lose way, and then the Ace of Pentacles says starting stable. Yeah. So this is like, yeah, your intuition could be guiding you. Like, you know what? It doesn't matter what I've lost or what I've gained in this situation. Like, it's making me feel like something that I always say, like, even just to myself, is just like any situation or experience I go through, whether it was good or bad, I don't look at it as like, oh, I won or I lost in this situation. You either win or you learn. Like, and in my perspective, if I win, I win. But if I learn something, I win too. Like, so some of you could be coming to that conclusion within yourself. And with the Eight of Cups at the bottom, like, you're leaving behind whatever it may be. It's emotionally, like, almost detaching from it. It's almost like, again, like I felt the King of Swords over here, making, you know, a decision with your head and not your heart. Not to say that your heart's not in it, but you're at the Eight of Cups. It leads to the 10, which would be that land of milk and honey. This is something that, you know, whatever is not emotionally serving you, you're not letting the emotions of that situation hold you back anymore. We have the Eight of Wands, and here he is, the King of Swords. Some of you, especially if you're a masculine energy, you see your way out of a situation with the King of Swords and the Eight of Swords. You're setting yourself free. For some of you, especially with the Eight of Wands, this is like an ascension process. If you haven't done it yet, it's going to be like that for you. And for some of you, you're going to go from, they're saying, from the Page of Pentacles to the King of Swords very quickly. And then we have the World here. Yeah, closing this cycle out. Closing out the cycle of feeling, you know, stuck. Feeling, you know, boxed in or caged in a situation. Yep. And taking the action as the Knight of Swords to head in a different direction. And then they're saying the right direction with justice. Yeah, for some of you, there is a Queen of Wands energy on the other side of this for you, with the Queen of Wands coming out. And the Ten of Cups. Again, you keep being brought back to that land of milk and honey. She holds it. And then with the Six of Pentacles, the reciprocity, the even give and take. This is like that collaborative energy. So some of you may be working with the feminine energy. As you go through this. Or aligning with. Can I get one for the Observer, please? The Observer. Pardon me, y'all. We have a Queen of Pentacles, which is feminine energy. Feminine earth energy. And for some of you, even as the feminine, this could be your energy as well, where it's almost like spirit is like highlighting this feminine energy for you if you're a masculine. Because what I'm hearing is watch how she works. Watch how she works. Some of you could watch this person at work or have watched this person while they're working. They're saying admiring. But the Queen of Pentacles is someone who is very, you know, she's very stable within herself. It says supporter of generosity and security. She, you know, takes care of herself as well as others. She is someone who is like very grounded, like by nature, very structured, but it doesn't feel structured to the point of being rigid. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands, which is normally a message card. But more so what I'm getting off of it is a sense of intrigue. Like you're interested in this person, you want to work with this person. Because here it is, the King of Cups and the Three of Cups. And it makes me feel like, yeah, you want to work with this person. It's almost like seeing them in their Queen of Pentacles energy is also like what, like almost draws you to them as a Queen of Wands. Like they're very magnetic, attractive, like but it's almost like you're holding back your emotions for this person. And with the Three of Pentacles, or excuse me, the Three of Cups, for some of you, this could be like someone that you want to reconnect with on an emotional level. Can I get one more for the observer? Yeah. This is someone that they said stands alone with the Nine of Pentacles. It could be very independent and self-sufficient. And then here it is, that collaboration energy, the Three of Pentacles. Some of you could already work with this person, but it more so feels like this collaboration is to come. Because even from the 9 to the 3 is that Six of Pentacles we've been seeing. Yeah, I don't think you, especially with the Magician, if you're a masculine energy, this is you trying to manifest this. There's nothing wrong with it though. You're trying to figure out how you can bring this together. What's peace? Why is peace here? Why is peace here? Too many. Can I get less cards, please? Why is peace here? Way too many, Spirit. Can I get less cards? This could also be, especially with the Six of Pentacles, like the energy of someone wanting to give something back to you. But the Six of Pentacles is normally looked at as like an even exchange. And that's what I feel. There's a, yeah. It's almost like this person, this energy with the tower here is realizing like if they want peace within this situation with you or peace at work, they're realizing like they're gonna have to, it almost feels like be willing to give. Because even if this is at work, this could be like your boss and you guys could just be like button heads or whatever the case may be. But it's almost like this person could, or your boss could, want you to pick up extra hours or, you know, do, more than you're doing. And then like you're tired of that. You're tired of, feeling like you're doing something and the boss is not even trying to work with you. Like this is somebody that you like I know we've all been there one time or another. Like they can ask you like, oh hey, would you pick up an extra hour, but then be like, on the back end, like have some slick shit to say like I don't have to be here. Like I'm here because you asked me and I don't want to leave. Like this is somebody who is almost like you could be a team player. And this person is like not the team player, or just something simple like that. And it's like I'm doing you a favor. Like the fuck. Sorry y'all, but that's like I don't care. Like I'm like this at work. I really don't care how like I'm received. Like I am me wherever I go. So I like what y'all are seeing is how I interact. One of the new jobs that a new job that I had got, I had to let a manager know like, no, first pump your brakes, homegirl. Like relax. Like I'm here to do a job. Like I don't mind taking on other things or helping anybody, but you got to be able to work with me too. Like you have to be willing. I don't care about your position. I don't care about what your title, what you feel your title gives you, or none of that. At the end of the day, we are all still human. And what she ended up saying to me was, a lot of people have told me that. Okay, so now you take heed because I'm telling you this, and I don't even know you. Like so, and after that day, it's almost like now she comes in, she checks on me, makes sure everything is good. Yep, everything is fine. Like, but there's a level of respect, like, but it changed the environment and the atmosphere. Like, because I don't care who you think you are or what you think this title gives you, or you feel entitled that you think that I'm subservient to you. Nah, we not doing that. Not at all. And other people at the job was like, Jazz, I know you did. Yes, I did. Because there's no need for that. We all gotta be in this place for however many hours a day, and we all have to work together to achieve a common goal. So yes, you want to hold me accountable because you think you're the boss or the manager or whoever you think you are. I'm gonna hold you accountable too because you have a job to do too, and I can't do my job if you don't do your job. You make it harder for me. And then she was like, oh, I know you didn't expect it. I know. But like don't mistake, like it's almost like people have a tendency to mistake when you're a very person that is almost like solidified in yourself. And it's almost like people want to figure out how or when or like find ways to almost break you down, but it ends up backfiring and they end up having this epiphany because they're saying like if you can't beat them, join them, and it's a real thing. It's a real thing. And it's almost like, granted, a lot of people, I mean, some people need a job, or feel that they need a job, I'll say. But not me. I know what I'm capable of, and I don't care. Like, I will leave this job. I will walk out right now if I feel that I'm being treated a certain kind of way, or there's a lot of things that I will leave. When I just left, I left my last job over 6, maybe 7 months ago now, and I didn't have no backup plan. I was just like, you know what? If me, the way that I'm feeling within myself, it's time for me to go. I almost didn't even want to give in my 2 weeks, but I did. I didn't have to, but I did. But I kid you not. Once I left that space, everything went to shit. And the funny part was, the day before I left, my manager didn't say nothing to me in that whole 2 weeks after I submitted my resignation. None of that. She didn't say nothing to me for the whole 2 weeks. I know she was mad, but I'm doing this for me, not for you, not for this company, none of it. And she irons me on the last day. And she was like, oh, is it okay to tell everybody that you're leaving? I don't care. You could tell them. So she goes and she before she tells them that I'm leaving, she tells everybody, oh, expect the workload to increase starting, the following week. So we're going to need basically, long story short, all hands on deck. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, But then she tells them that I'm leaving. And I was like, damn, it's almost like she had to warm them up to do the work that was about to incur, because I'm leaving. One person. And I had that, I had to sit back and just think like, the amount of work that I was doing. And not to say like it was easy shit, like, but I said for the amount of work that I was doing, you have to prep the rest of the team to be able to handle what I was handling on my own. And then what ended up happening was it being like a domino effect. I left, and then and that, not like, this is just an example for work, but this happens within relationships and friendships, and just in situations that we go through in life. And that's just what I feel like. So if this is a person, even if it's in a relationship, they're seeing like it would be much easier to work with you than try to work against you, or to try to move out of ego with you. It's almost like they're coming down. Their ego is coming down with this 5 of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Like, yeah, put that shit in the backseat. Because it's not about winning or losing. It's not about dominating. Like, if people get out of that mentality, could you imagine the type of shit that could be created? Man, listen. Let me get one more for peace. And then I'm getting out of here. Time is up. Yeah, let me get one more for peace. Why is peace here? Yeah. And say like this is a place, like say like if this is like, even if you left a job I'm telling you that once you left, or you left a relationship, or whatever the case may be, there was a domino effect that happened. We have the Knight of Swords and the Three of Cups. So this person could be this person, whether it's a past, romantic partner or an ex or whatever the case may be. They're coming in very intently with the Knight of Swords. Like, they could be coming in being like, hey, like, I like, even saying like, I get it, and I realize like, what it all boils down to is like someone taking accountability for their lack of effort, their lack of care in the situation. Because they could be like, yo, would you want to come back? Do you want to come back? It happens all the time. Whether people believe it or not, jobs do it all the time. Like, hey. And then they'll try to start to, incentivize you to come back, whatever the case may be. I don't feel that here, but yeah. It's like someone is realizing that I don't want to use the word need, but it is here. Like, they need you on their team. And that's, you got to know, like, that's what Aquarius energy is. It's working with others. It's association energy. It's that teamwork. It's that collaboration. But it's also a very unique and innovative energy as well, just on its own. And now, can you imagine what would happen if two unique individuals get together? What can come out of that? Or two unique, like, there's a reason why they say like great minds think alike, and things come from that. Bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. Like, yeah, this person is, they're gonna try. At least they're gonna try. And something my mama always said to me was, nothing beats a failure but a try. Wow. I want to get one. Can I get one for this Knight of Swords? It's the Knight of Swords, and then we'll grab the guidance or advice. And advice, the Knight of Swords. Yeah, we have the Devil coming out, releasing themselves from restriction, realizing they were like, they had a boxed in mentality. They were stuck and even limiting themselves. We got the Two of Cups at the bottom. It's almost like being in this devil energy. They couldn't see clearly. And how can you when you're like, it's almost like being small-minded. Too many. Can I get one more for this Knight of Swords and the Devil? Yeah. Putting it to rest. With the Four of Swords. And aligning themselves with something higher, the Hierophant. A higher purpose. Yep. So what's the guidance and advice, Spirit? What's the guidance and advice? We have new life. Clean it up at the bottom. $39. So it says, new life. Essential meanings is birth of new ideas, growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air, life renewing itself. When spring awakens the world, joy and excitement can be felt all around and in your very core. Blossoms burst from trees overnight, birds return home and sing their glorious song, and nature is full of promise. Miracles beckon all of us. This is one of those times in your life when new ideas inspire you and new opportunities bring you hope for seeing your dreams come true. All is well in your world, and you have the energy you need to feel renewed. Allow your heart to fill with enthusiasm. Let your light shine. This is a time of good fortune. And then it says, the relationship message. New energy enters old relationships, and new relationships are bursting with sweetness and vibrancy only encountered when winter gives way to spring. This is a time to connect with others and share excitement, passion, and hearts full of joy. This card is a very auspicious sign with respect to love and partnerships in all forms. The prosperity message. You have every reason to be optimistic right now, as things seem to fall into place magically. New opportunities remind you that abundance is available to you. Delight in the bounty that begins to appear in surprising forms. Stay curious and know that your hopes and dreams are being fulfilled. It says, if new life suddenly infuses your projects, work, and creative ideas with a kind of electricity that crackles with exciting potential. Fortune is smiling on you. And then it says the protection message. You must acknowledge your inexperience and gently allow yourself to be the delicate new bud opening. It's okay to admit you may not know something. You are at the very beginning of things and haven't yet hit your stride. Be immersed in the newness of it all, and don't try to rush the learning process. New life has its own timetable for maturity. Be here now. Life loves you. Yeah, so it's almost like whoever's in this energy, I'll get one for a new life, but whoever's in this energy, it feels like a masculine energy. They're having like an epiphany. Too many. They're having a sudden realization. I love it. The Hermit and Justice. Yeah, it's time. Justice can represent time. The Hermit is that spark, like, and it's time. It's time to, they're saying make amends for some of you. And it's almost like the first step that gets you to your wish fulfillment, that Nine of Cups. And with the Knight of Pentacles, it's a card of slow and steady. There's no need to rush. There's no need to rush. That's what I might title this video. Like, take your time. But yeah, as always, y'all, I thank you all for tuning in with me. I definitely hope that, it resonated with some of you. And if it didn't, it just wasn't your story, and that's fine. I hope everyone, enjoys this Aquarius season. And I will see y'all all on the next one. All right? Later.